It's 883701. But how about we talk about some fun, some road trips, some on-the-go entertainment with this amazing Trexonic. It's our #1 selling TV brand. We have sold hundreds of thousands of these. It's insane how many of you have this and love it. You are welcome to read reviews if you would like. So it's back, it's on sale, $65 off, and we are delighted to send this off with no charge to ship for anybody. You get it free shipping, I'll get that out. Now, it's a TV and it's a DVD player. It's a combo. It's also a big 14-inch screen. It comes with like the most amazing array of accessories, starting with your carrying case. Then we move on to giving you an over-the-ear set of headphones that are really cushy and padded. You also get an in-ear set of earbuds. You are getting multiple chargers because you can charge this in the car on the way. If you're on a road trip, you can charge this in the wall. You get an HDMI cable so you can connect this 14-inch to a bigger screen and make it a huge big screen TV. There's even more. You're getting the AV cables. We are giving you a remote control and the antenna. Now this is the kicker to me. This used to be a separate purchase when we first started offering these portable TVs, and they weren't even DVD players back in the day when they first started, but now they're combo, and we give you this 35-mile range on an antenna. It's an external antenna. Why do we give you that? Because you guys are gonna get free TV. Free TV, like tons and tons of channels that we're gonna talk about, and we'll show you a list. But most importantly, this is such a fun way to enjoy entertainment anywhere you go. Any little silver, round, shiny disc that you might have from the years leading up, whether it's holiday movies or whether it's family vacations like this, you can play them now because it's a DVD player, but then you can also enjoy your favorite TV and enjoy it for free. And isn't that the truth, Joe Harrison? It almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
It really does, but it's such a refreshing thing to have sometimes peace and quiet, have your own TV. Yes. You don't have to fight with the spouse because a lot of us would sit on the couch.
Stories are the best.
You know, you sit on the couch there and you're by yourself, and Callie, you've got the remote, and this is like the best day ever. And then as soon as someone else walks in, they're like, hey, you want to watch that show? And in your mind, you're thinking, not really. I want to watch my show.
Not really.
And then you end up not watching what either of you want to watch. Well, with Trexonic, first off, that is a gorgeous high-definition screen. So it is going to be as beautiful as that big screen TV that you're staring at. But when we see where Trexonic started, we started with a 7-inch display, and it was $149. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4 times the size. So not only is this screen big, it's also brighter, it's also high definition, but it's also pick me up and it's portable. It only weighs 4.3 pounds, and as you see it, not a single cable is connected because there is a 3-hour battery life that is built into this. So as that spouse, your significant other, your girlfriend or boyfriend come over, they're like, I want to watch something different. You can say, no problem, you stay here because I'm going to pick my TV up. I'm going to go to another part of the house. It gives you that freedom to not just watch TV in one room, but this is the television that's designed for every room of the house. Would you love to wake up in the morning and have a TV sitting on your bathroom so you can get ready and watch the news or watch your favorite movie in that bubble bath? Or are you listening to everybody else have fun in the other room, but you're in the kitchen cooking and you can't see the TV? Well, now you can. Are you in that craft room wishing you were able to watch your show? You can now do that. Or maybe you want to sip that morning cup of coffee from the porch as the kids are going off to school and still enjoy your TV. You can absolutely do that. This has been so unique to anything else that's out there. It's quickly become the #1 selling TV brand here at HSN. In the last 5 years, over 175,000 televisions have been sold here at HSN.
In just 5 years.
Just in 5 years.
Wow.
Because, Callie, when people get it home, they're thinking, this is such a great thing. I have the perfect spot I want to put it. But then when you get it home, you're like, okay, now I'm using it in this room, using it in that room. But if it's so portable, how do you stay connected? How am I able to enjoy my TV show? Well, we give you this. We give you an antenna. Now, 5 years ago, not only was the screen smaller, the antenna was not as powerful. It only had a 15-mile range, which was good, but you guys were asking for more channels. So the engineers came out with this. It was a $20 accessory that we have sold tens of thousands of by itself. It's now being included. This gives you 35 miles of range. So think about where you are. Any direction, 35 miles, you are now going to be able to pick up that channel. And for me in the Tampa market, I get ABC, I get HSN, I get NBC, I get CBS, I get Fox, I get PBS, I get Univision, I get CW. I get all these channels, and they cost me nothing. They cost me no monthly fee, no subscription at all, and I'm watching them right there. And if you're thinking, am I really going to enjoy something watching it over the air with the antenna? Here's the great thing, Callie. 93 of the top 100 most watched TV shows in America, you can watch for free using that antenna.
93 out of 100. That's so amazing to me. And it gets even better because when we show you this, the tour on the outside of this, there's ports and slots that you can totally enjoy, like your thumb drive. There's an SD slot, right?
There is. There's so many different options that you have available for you because that's the thing about Trexonic. They want to make sure it's great for everything. Because on the side, we have that, there's the antenna input, that you get that extra long 35-mile range antenna. The next one you see right there, that's a USB port. Anything on a computer, like this video I'm showing you right now, is just a home video I had from my vacation, and it was on my computer. I put it on a thumb drive, and you can show it too. And then the next one over is your memory card reader. They take the memory card directly out of your digital camera, pop it into that. Now it turns into a photo and a video frame. Let's skip down to these guys. This is the old school connection. Some VCRs, some camcorders, some cameras have that old white, red, yellow adapter. We've got you connected right there. That's the old school way. The one right in the middle is your HDMI. This is the new stuff, all your modern day electronics, pretty much anything made in the last 20 years. That's your HDMI input where you can plug in a cable box, a satellite box. My son plugs his Xbox, his Nintendo into this. If you have gamers in the family, this is perfect for them as well. You can also plug in a computer and use this as a secondary computer monitor. But the other nice thing about that, Callie, are you a fan of Roku or maybe Amazon Fire, or maybe you have an Apple TV stick? You can plug that right into the side. Now it turns this into a smart television. And we offer Rokus here at HSN, less than $40, and you can turn this into a smart TV.
And think about that. You can turn it into a smart TV, and then you can watch it on the big screen. If you get to Grandma and Grandpa's, you're you're going for a summer vacation, and you've got this is such a good product. We've sold, I think, since they just got back in stock, like 6,000 or more. I mean, it's always just like a hot, there it is, 6,200. It's a hot commodity. At full price, it's a hot commodity, Joe. This is a back in stock, sale price, hot deal, Memorial Day special, and I know it's on its way to you if you put your name in it right now. We have black, and I mean black is it, and it's the #1 bestseller, and it is definitely one that you're going to enjoy having. I love Joe's stories too of being able to enjoy his own home, yet with 4 people in the house, like everybody's got their own thing, but to separate just to watch your own shows is kind of not what you want as a family.
You're right, that's a nice thing because I've been married now for 25 years. I love love. And I don't want to be on the opposite side of the house from my wife.
You're so sweet.
I do love love.
Love you.
So the great thing is, she'll watch a show called The Bachelorette, which, me being married 25 years, The Bachelorette has been on for 25 years. The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in the Island, Golden Bachelor, all these different bachelors. But when that show comes on, my wife is like, you're not touching the TV. I can't touch the TV. The remote is hers. So what I'll do with my Trexonic TV is I'll put it on the coffee table. And then I'll put the headphones on. I'm watching my show. She's right next to me. She's watching her show. We can still talk during conversations, so that way we're not on opposite sides of the house. And that way it has been truly a marriage saver for me, just because you have that secondary TV that is in your home. But if I want to walk somewhere, you can see all I had to do is pick this up. If I want to come back over here to where we have, our little coffee table, and this could be the setup for you. The great thing about Trexonic is all you need is about the space for a piece of paper. If you can rest a piece of paper, then you can rest down your Trexonic. So this could be the situation where you could be, Nicoli's pretending to be my wife, Nicole, and you're watching The Bachelor, and here I am, I'm watching my show. But that's the nice thing about it is we're still together. I don't have to say, oh, let me tell you something, let me call you because you're on the other side of the house. No, we can still talk back and forth.
See, I'm learning having relationship advice here from Joe, a 25-year success story.
It's worked.
And all of those things, it's nice to be together.
But the other thing too, Callie, is like when you're done here, because it has such a long 3-hour battery life, I can pick this up and now go somewhere else. So maybe you want to sit down in the living room, but if I want to go somewhere else, maybe I want to go to the dining room, maybe my buzzer just went off in the kitchen and I want to pick it up and walk, I can just pick it up because it only weighs now just a few pounds. So I can come over here to this, to the little kitchen table that we have, and I can sit down even right here on the edge, and just all again is a need about the space of a piece of paper, and now I've got it right here. And when you see the rooms that we were just in, you probably don't want a television in your dining room. But maybe this is where you do your scrapbooking. Maybe this is where you do your crafting. Maybe this is where you lay out all the gifts and you do all of your wrapping here. You might use this space for television only a few hours an entire year, but now with your Trexonic, you can have it there for you. You can have it in the living room. You can have it in the garage. So the great thing about this, Callie, is I love reading the reviews, and so many people say they bought it for one reason, then once you get it at home, you find so many different spots in the house that now you can enjoy your brand new TV.
And I see a lot of people actually on planes that take this with them because it's
sure.
that really nice size to be able to watch a movie without having, I don't know if planes charge you to watch movies, some of them do, but sometimes you get to the hotel room and you're like, oh, it'd be fun to watch a movie. And boy, are they expensive. So you can take this into the room and watch your movie on this screen or attach it or connect it up to the bigger screen and enjoy. What shows do you like on Netflix? Or like, what did you say? Roku and Apple TV and Amazon.
Amazon has the Fire Stick as well.
Yeah, the Fire Stick.
All that stuff is things that we've offered here in the past that work perfectly with it. And my son, he loves playing his Nintendo or plugging his Nintendo Switch into this one.
That.
So now just, for gamers, it is a great thing, especially if you want to get a television for your kid's bedroom. You don't have to buy something big and massive.
Yeah.
Both my kids got this, Callie, and then my daughter, who went to college first year last year, took her Trexonic TV with her.
She did.
These dorm rooms, wow, these dorm rooms are so small. But this was the perfect size for her. And now all their girlfriends there are 4 girls together in one space. Each one of them now has a Trexonic because it is such an easy thing because you don't need much space. But this one is a little unique because as I picked it up earlier, I kind of teased on it, you can actually swivel the screen around into different modes. So as you see it right now, this is what they call laptop mode. Kind of looks like a laptop, but if you're on an airplane, that person backs the seat up because they always back the seat up. You can't see the screen anymore. So now if you rotate this around, you turn it back around, this is what they call airplane mode. So now the keys and everything are in the back. So if that person backs up that seat, it's not going to interfere with the screen at all. This is also a great way if maybe you're in a doctor's office or you're setting up your DVD movie for your kids can't touch the buttons, it's on the back side. Now if you fold it down flat, this is what they call tablet mode. So it's easy to fit right there in your lap, again, just weighing 4.3 pounds, but when you spin it around, every Trexonic has mounting brackets. Why is that? It only weighs 4.3 pounds. You can put 2 screws in the wall and hang this television for you, and you've got it now on any part of your house. And one of my favorite reviews was from a customer who said she wanted to have a television in her bathroom, but it's going to cost her $300 just to hire the electrician for the power.
Wow.
So she bought her first Trexonic. She hung a couple screws in the bathroom, and then she added one to the laundry room and added screws under her kitchen cabinet, and her Trexonic now goes from room to room.
From the kitchen to the laundry room to the bathroom.
Perfect.
You said it. Do you ever dream of like just sitting in a bath bubble, a bubble bath, and just enjoying maybe a glass of wine, watching a great show, catching up on some of your favorites? So yes is the answer. I think most of us would answer.
Absolutely.
We are very busy on this one. I don't know, does this have other airings today?
It does. We're already running out. So I was on vacation,
that's why I'm worried.
We're down colors. Like this is the final color. This is our most popular color.
Yep.
But this is also supposed to last the entire summer. Because what happens is there's that DVD player that is built into it. Out of the 175,000 Trexonics that we have offered, this is only one of 6. It takes us 6 months to bring back the DVD player. So they bought a bunch of them in here to last the entire summer. It's not even June, and we are well beyond half the quantity.
We've lost all colors except black. We bring most in black. It is the best seller, and you still have dibs on this. I did hear that this may be the only quantities we can get, and hopefully when we get more, it'll be before the holidays, but I don't know.
Oh, that's the thing, Cal. We know for sure that it takes about 6 months to get the DVDs. So if you add 6 months to where we are today, we're talking Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
It's early December.
Oh.
If we can bring all that stuff back in.
Okay.
So you think about it, you're not going to get it again. Yes, it will be back. We will have the other Trexonic TVs, but when you see the size, like this is, we still offer the 7-inch Trexonic. Would you want to watch your television on something that
was
small?
the original size.
Or do you want to have one that is now 4 times the size? It makes it so nice. And if you do have a summer road trip coming up, and you want to have the quietest road trips you'll ever have, this is the one for you, because we're also including this. It is a car adapter. It works on every car in America. So now, if you know you have a 6, 7, 8, 10, 12-hour road trip, my sister travels from Ohio down to North Carolina and Florida. She has a Trexonic just for this reason, because she has 3 kids, and it's always chaotic. We've all been there. But now when you have that car adapter plugged in, it is the quietest road trips we've ever had. For me, in my experience, we took our kids to South Carolina for a spring break. It's a 6-hour road trip. My daughter was pinging stations as we were going from city to city with an extra 35-mile range.
Antenna?
You're able to do that, and now plugging it in.
That's what I
with
think
the power,
is so cool.
You've got it.
Yeah, so you're going to a new location. Even if you're driving through a state, this will pick up the local stations.
And you're
so
watching
you could be
television.
watching TV while you're driving down the road.
It makes it so nice, Cal. And then once we got to the hotel, because we're a family of 4, what hotel has more than one TV? They only have one TV. Now you take your Trexonic out of the car, and then you can bring it into the hotel room. So now there are extra options at the end of the day, because we all love to wind down a little bit, and this will help you do it.
One thing I do love too, it comes with a remote control, but you can see it's got the manual buttons on the keyboard as well, if you will, because a lot of us lose these remote controls. You don't have to freak out because you've got the ability to always manually do. Let's quickly go through all the different ports because this is, to me, what adds even more versatility to this TV and DVD player.
That is the nice thing. It probably has more ports than those big screen TVs that you have at home. You've got your antenna input on the side. That's where you're going to plug in the extra long 35-mile range antenna. Used to be 15 miles, now it's 35 miles of range, getting even better. The next one is a USB port. Anything on a computer, a PC or Mac, you can put on one of those little thumb drives. Now you can enjoy it on the screen. There's also an SD card reader, so all your digital cameras, pop the cameras out, pop it in, and now you can enjoy those photos there. Old school ways of connecting to older electronics, and also that HDMI, that is the new version. That's where you can plug in your cable box, your Xbox, your satellite box, your Roku, a Fire Stick, Apple TV, all the modern day electronics. Between the ports, that is about 40 years of technology that you can plug into this, so you have plenty of options. You also have that DVD player, and the nice thing about having the DVD player is we bought a lot of movies over the years, and a lot of times you upgraded the furniture because you upgraded the television, you got rid of the DVD player. Now you bought that movie because you love it, now you can watch it again. We were just on a cruise, Callie, took 2 weeks. Guess what a cruise doesn't have? No TV, it has no TV reception. My daughter brought over Harry Potter movies and was watching Harry Potter movies on here, and my favorite movie is Titanic. I did not bring that on the cruise, but it's 3 hours long, and it will last. So you have that long 3-hour battery, watch all those DVD movies again. It just gives you freedom to go throughout the house.
It really does. It's such a great product, and it's only $125. This is a hot deal, Memorial Day special pricing, free shipping. Don't forget, you get the case, which is awesome, by the way. Lots of pockets and places to put all of your cables and anything else, maybe some of your discs. But you're getting 2 sets of headphones, one over the ear, one in ear. You're getting the AV cable, the car charger, the wall mount charger, and you're getting, of course, that antenna along with the HDMI cable. You're getting a whole host of everything. We took the price down, but we still give you all the plethora of all the accessories that you want. I love free TV. I love
do too.
Free anything.
I do too.
Free shipping too.
It's fantastic. And you know, today's one of my favorite days here, Callie. I got some amazing news when I came in. I love love. Today is going to be a great day. So
you are the sweetest thing.